What is going on, guys? It's football news here. Arsenal ready to drop a massive £100 million bid for Morgan Rogers. Manchester United's nightmare scenario with Marcus Rashford has just gone from bad to worse. Please subscribe and hit that notification bell for your daily football news. Let's get straight into the news. Real Madrid are set to loan 18-year-old Franco Mastantuono to get him the game time he needs, with Galatasaray leading the race. The Turkish giants are preparing a one-year loan offer with no purchase option. Liverpool's massive £86.3 million bid for target Ousmane Diomande has been officially rejected. According to Football Transfers, the defender has already agreed a 5-year contract with PSG. Meanwhile, the French giants are still negotiating with Leipzig over the fees. Fulham announced Alvaro Arbeloa as their new head coach after Marco Silva rejected a £3 million a year extension. He's reportedly on the verge of signing a 3-year deal with Fulham. Roberto Martinez has emerged as a leading candidate for the vacant Scotland manager position just days after his exit from the Portugal national team. The Scottish FA is scrambling for a replacement after Steve Clarke's departure, and with Ange Postecoglou already off the board at Al Nassr. Paolo Maldini is reportedly on the verge of accepting a massive technical director role with the Italy national team, after a disastrous failure to qualify for the 2026 World Cup. La Gazzetta dello Sport reports that Maldini is genuinely excited by the prospect of wielding near-total control over Italy's future. Fenerbahce are aggressively hijacking the race for Mason Greenwood, and they are reportedly closing in on a deal with Marseille to snatch the forward who also wanted by Roma and Atletico Madrid. Marseille are desperate to offload the controversial Englishman due to their financial mess, but with a €50 million valuation, and a hefty 40% sell-on fee heading back to Manchester United. Dusan Vlahovic reportedly reached out to Juventus management to beg for a return just 1 week after leaving as a free agent. According to Tuttosport, the Serbian striker is not currently under contract with any club after seeing his deal with Juventus expired on June 30th. Besiktas remains the only club interested in Vlahovic. Arsenal are officially locking in Alain Meslier on a free transfer, and BBC Sport confirms the deal is essentially done after he completed his medical on Tuesday. At the age of 26, he is set to arrive as the third-choice keeper behind David Raya and Kepa Arrizabalaga. Torino has officially announced Duvan Zarpatar's massive contract extension that keeps him at the club until 2028. The Colombian has been nothing short of a revelation, scoring 19 goals and 5 assists in all competition last season. Aston Villa have received the worst possible news from the World Cup, with Amadou Onana suffering a ruptured ACL during Belgium's clash with the USA. Both the Belgian camp and Villa are now frantically coordinating on his surgery and rehabilitation. Mohamed Salah is on the brink of a massive career decision after Egypt's World Cup exit officially made him a free agent. We've got genuine interest heating up from the MLS, the Saudi Pro League, and a surprise late entry from Atletico Madrid. PSG are aggressively pushing to secure Magnus Akliucher, having already locked down a 5-year contract agreement with the Monaco star. RMC Sport confirms that while the personal terms are sorted, the Parisian giants now face the gritty work of finalizing a transfer fee with Monaco. Bologna are clearly looking to strengthen their squad, as Gianluca Di Marzio reports they have officially requested information on Napoli midfielder Michael Folorunsho. Folorunsho is fresh off a productive 2025-26 loan spell at Cagliari, and he is currently back at the loan waiting to see if he has a future at Napoli. Zlatko Dalic has stepped down after 9 years as Croatia's head coach following that brutal World Cup exit to Portugal. Since taking charge in 2017, he didn't just lead a team, he built a powerhouse that reached the FIFA World Cup 2018 final and snatched 3rd place in Qatar 2022 World Cup. Como are officially shifting their transfer focus to Galatasaray's Davinson Sanchez after getting priced out of a deal for Chelsea's Trevoh Chalobah. Transfer expert Alfredo Padula reports that the €35 million asking price for Chalobah was just too steep for their budget, forcing them to look for cheaper defensive reinforcements. TalkSport understands Marcus Rashford's dreams of making a permanent move to Barcelona are officially dead after Barcelona decided to spend a massive £70 million on Anthony Gordon instead of triggering the £26 million buy option in Rashford's contract. The United winger, who has been pulling in a ridiculous £325,000 a week, he hasn't featured for the club since December 2024. He was a fan favorite in Catalonia last season, chipping in with 28 goal contributions in 49 matches, but Hansi Flick clearly wanted a different profile. Now, United are in a total bind. Their entire transfer strategy, chasing Crescencio Somerville and Ismail Assar, is completely collapsing because they can't offload Rashford's wages. This is total madness from United's hierarchy. Do you guys think United should just lower his wages to get him out, or is he worth keeping for one last redemption at the club? According to Le Parisien, the beetle between Juventus and PSG regarding Randal Kolo Muani is dragging on, and honestly the two sides are nowhere near an agreement. Juventus' latest offer, a €32 million package involving a paid loan, has been rejected by PSG. They are holding out for €45 to €50 million. The 27-year-old just came off a horrendous season at Tottenham with only 5 goals in 41 games, and it's clear he's not in Luis Enrique's plans. Luciano Spalletti is obsessed with him at Juventus. He's been in the player's ear, expressing interest, but the financials are just massive right now. Giovanni Carnevali is reportedly furious at the impasse, but if Juventus really wants their man, they are going to have to stop lowballing PSG. What do you guys think? Is Kolo Muani even worth that €50 million price tag after such a disastrous year? Let us know down below. Team Talk is reporting that Arsenal have made significant progress with Morgan Rodgers' representatives, and they are now ready to launch a massive opening bid. Aston Villa has made it clear that anything under £100 million is not accepted. Mikel Arteta has completely pivoted his strategy. He wants Rodgers as his long-term solution on the left wing, not as a playmaker. And the ruthless clear-out has already begun. Leandro Trossard has agreed to terms with Besiktas, and both Gabriel Jesus and Gabriel Martinelli are effectively on the transfer list if the right price comes in. It is a high-stakes gamble to reshape the front line like this, but if Arteta gets his man, this could be the masterclass that will help the Gunners defend their Premier League title.